Good morning and warm greetings from AJK College of Arts and Science. We welcome you all for this 7 days student induction program and the inauguration of our cultural club. I request all to rise up for the prayer song. Thank you. Yes, it's a dance which is on the way to keep us going in today's program. With much delight, we have Miss Sylendra of 3rd BCom PA to kickstart the program with a welcome dance.
Janana janana tanana tanana tom, janana janana tanana tanana tom, janana janana tanana tanana janana janana tanana tanana tom tom, janana janana tanana tanana tom tom, janana janana tanana tanana geeta dhuni ko takadhim nadr kita tom naach rahe gori taal dai dai tom tira tom geeta dhuni ko takadhim nadr kita tom naach rahe gori taal dai धुनी को तकदीम नाद्र के तोम नाच रही गोरी ताई 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 तोम तेरा तुम गीत धुनी को तकदीम तान गावे तकतल तै तै तान गावे तकतल तै तै तान गावे तकतल तै 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 तकतना धीम तकिड तकधीम धीम तकिड तकधीम धीम तकिड तकधीम हदतो मत गीत धुनी को तकधीम तधीम तधीम तिरना उदनित तानि तानि तधीम तधीम तिरना तधीम तधीम तिरना उदनित तानि तानि तधीम तधीम तिरना तानि तोम तदगतदरि ततानगर तानधीम अलरि गलरि तदगता तार ततगमं तानि ततगतं तार दीं 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 तकतन अलरि तोम 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 तकतन तनि अलरि गीत धुनी को तकधीम नाद्र के तोम नाच रहे गोरी तानि तै तै तोम तिरगतुम गीत धुनी को तकधीम नाद्र के तोम नाच रहे गोरी तानि तै तै तोम तिरगतुम तानि तै तै तोम तिरगतुम तानि तै तै तोम तिरगतुम गीत धुनी को तकधीम निको तकधीम निको तकधीम.
Thank you, Sylendra, for hitting the floor with a wonderful number. Now it's my pleasure to call upon Dr. Ajit Kumar Lalmohan, Secretary, Professor and Research Guide, Department of Catering Science and Hotel Management, to deliver the presidential address.
Respected Chief Guest of today's function, Dr. C. Sylendra Babu, IPS, Director General of Police, Government of Tamilnadu, the Deans of various departments, Head of the Department of various departments, parents of the first years who have joined this institution, first year students who has joined AJK College of Arts and Science in this academic year 2020-21, student council members of AJK College of Arts and Science, press members, and all the well-wishers of AJK College of Arts and Science, a very good morning to all of you. It's a great privilege to stand before you to welcome the fresh batch of students for the academic year 2020-21. AJK College of Arts and Science was started in 2007, and this is the 14th induction program we are having at AJK College of Arts and Science. It's a great honor and privilege to have Dr. C. Sylendra Babu sir, IPS, Director General of Police, Tamilnadu, to inaugurate this academic year. It is in fact a great day for AJK College of Arts and Science, as we are having such an illustrious person to talk to our first year students and inaugurate the induction program. To give a brief of C. Sylendra Babu, sir, he is an Indian police officer of 1987 batch belonging to Tamilnadu cadre. He is serving as Director General of Police of Railways, Tamilnadu, and holding additional charge of Director, Tamilnadu Fire and Rescue Services. He holds a PhD in Criminology from the University of Madras. During his tenure as a Commissioner of Coimbatore City, he introduced computer literacy programs in various schools in associations with Lead India 2020. He has many awards and honors to his credit. He has got the Special Task Force Bravery Medal upon death of the forest bandit Veerappan in 2004 for leading the operations against him in Gobichettipalayam. He has also received the prestigious President's Medal for the Meritorious Service in 2005 and the prestigious President's Police Medal for Distinguished Services in 2013. He has also received the Honorable Chief Minister's Medal for Excellence in Public Service in the year 2019. He has written many books, and he is not only a great orator, but also a great writer. I don't think that you require more introduction of Sylendra Babu sir, who is not only known in Tamil Nadu, but all over this universe. He has got fans all over the world, and he also guides the students to become or write the service examinations. He is a mentor for many people, and many of his students are today in IAS and in IPS services. It is a great privilege, sir, to welcome you on behalf of the AJK Trust, the college committee, faculty members, the students and parents, to inaugurate this 7 days student induction program. I welcome you, sir, and I once again thank you, sir, for having accepted our invitation to inaugurate this program. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful introduction of Dr. C. Sylendra Babu. Next, it gives me great pride and honor to invite Dr. C. Sylendra Babu, IPS, Director General of Police, Railways, Tamilnadu, Director, Tamilnadu Fire and Rescue Services, whose motivational speech is not only known in India, but throughout the globe. We welcome you, sir, and over to you.
Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to thank Mr. AJKCAS Lalmohan, the founder, president, and correspondent of this wonderful AJK College of Arts and Science, for giving me a very nice and generous introduction about me. I also like to thank you for giving this very special opportunity to meet all of you students of AJK College of Arts and Science today on your first day, the induction, 7-day induction program, and also the opportunity to inaugurate the 7-day induction program. So I must really thank him for that. Respected principals, deans, members of the teaching faculty, parents, my dear student friends, good morning to all of you. It's a great honor. It's a great honor to inaugurate the induction program, but much more a great honor to share some thoughts with you. Every one of you, particularly the students. I'm very glad that more than 463 students are online now. I couldn't see you personally, but I know that you are with me. You are here. We are in the law of profession. They call meeting of minds. Meeting of minds. So our minds are meeting now. So these are tough times, the pandemic times, COVID-19 pandemic times. It's not even possible to meet people in person. You couldn't come to the college, but technology has helped us to connect. You know, if we say technology, I will appreciate one of the very important technology, WWW, World Wide Web. So somebody has invented this World Wide Web, and he has connected all of us. Anybody, anywhere in the world is now connected. Internet. So technology has helped us to really see each other, even though we are not physically seeing each other. So on this first day of your life, first of all, let me congratulate all of you for joining AJK College. I'd like to also congratulate parents, your father and mother, who have decided, who have taken a decision, a conscious decision to give you college education. I think that some of you, your mother is not a graduate. Some of you, your father is not a college graduate, but they are determined. They had a plan to make you a college graduate. So therefore, you are here. So on this first day, sometimes we call this as orientation day. Orientation day. Your institution has called this as induction program. It's also called orientation. You know why orientation? You know, I worked in the Postal Security Department. We used to associate with the Indian Navy. So naval ships, or even any ship for that matter, they first, before starting the sailing, you know, you are just going to start your long journey, long sailing. You are going to start today on the 7th of October. So this is the first day. So what they do, very large ships, even yesterday, one of the Coast Guard ships of 93 meters long, 15 meters wide, just being commissioned in Canada. Okay? So this big, very large ship, they'll come out of the harbor and they will align themselves. They orient themselves because they should know where they are going. The direction in which they are going is very, very important. So they have a plan. It's called the sailing plan. From Chennai, we'll go to Kuala Lumpur. From Kuala Lumpur, we'll go to Colombo. From Colombo, we'll go to Dubai. From Dubai, we'll go cross over through Europe, through the Suez Canal. From there, we go to Dublin, we go to London. So, a ship has a plan. So, boys and girls who are joining today, the freshers day, on this orientation day, I am asking you, do you have a sailing plan? Today is the first day in your college. Where will you go in the second year? The end of the second year, where you are. In the end of the third year, fourth year, where you are, and where are you going? Is very, very, very important question. So, first of all, I congratulate you and your father and mother for this decision to join a college. Number two, I'm asking you the question, boys and girls, please tell me, do you have a sailing plan like a ship captain? If you have a sailing plan, then you will reach your destination. Do you know where you are? Do you know who is your father? Do you know your father's income? Do you know your mother? Do you know your mother's health status? Do you know how hard your mother is really working every day to give you food, to give you clothing, to give you the college fee? If you know that, you know where you are, your father's annual income, your situation, the quality of the house you are living in, the quality of the transport that you have, the amount of money your father has got, the kind of status you have now, the position you enjoy, the power you enjoy. If you know this, as Sun Tzu is a great military teacher. He said, an army which knows its strength and weakness, it knows the strength of the enemy and his weakness, that army will win every war. The man does not know his strength. And if he does not know the strength of the enemy, he will lose all the war. So boys and girls, first try to understand what is your position, and from here you are going to move on. So do you have a plan? If you don't have a plan, today itself, go home in your home, please write down your plan. I want to complete this degree. I want to take up a job, at least 5 lakhs rupees a month. I will make a nice house for my dad and mom. I will make them happy. I can make them feel proud of me. This is what I want to go. I want to work in the New York City. I want to go to San Francisco as a biotechnology student, microbiology student, or as a computer science student. I want to work in the United States of America. I want to work with the Microsoft company. I want to work with the Apple company. I want to do research in human cells, in the COVID-19 virus, in the University of Hopkinson University. So this is the flight plan. So you should have a flight plan. Number 3, most important, I want to really call upon your attention. How many of you are really seriously that you are joining a college? Let me assure you, my dear boys and girls, college education in India is really rare. You may say there are a lot of colleges. In Tamilnadu itself, there are 500 engineering colleges. Yes, I admit that. But in how many in these colleges, many colleges, students are not even admitted. You know why? Do you think there is no students available in Tamil Nadu plus two? Something like 900,000 students paid plus 2 examination, but only 100,000 students are joining these engineering colleges. What happened to the 800,000 students? They are not joining engineering colleges. Engineering college seats are available. They just can't join because they don't have the resources. Because their parents are not ready to invest that much money on them. Probably they don't have that much money, my dear boys and girls. Only 8% of the students in India, they are entering into college after the school. That opportunity. So my idea is, my special request to you is, please be serious. Please be intellectually serious. Do you know something? I can introduce you to 2 important people that you know. You know, I don't know about you. I have not seen you, but I know something about you. There are 2 people in your life. They are already serious. They are serious about their life. They are serious about their future. They are serious about their position. They are serious about their level of life. Those 2 people who are already serious are your father and your mother. That's why they have been always working on how to give education to you, college to send you, what course for you, what course is good for you. So, like your father and mother, Your father is very serious because he has to give you the food. He has to put the food on your table. Your father is very serious because he has to put on clothing on your body. Your father is very serious because he has to give education to you. He knows education is a very, very powerful resource, property, wealth. Nelson Mandela said education is the most powerful weapon with which you can conquer the world. That means if you have the right education, you can go and work anywhere in the world. You can get any amount of salary you want. Even if you stay in India, you can do any business and you can succeed like your chairman. He was earlier doing catering, massive catering, order catering. Now he has come into the education last 14 years. He has been doing well because he has the right kind of education. So my special request at this point in time, boys and girls, please be serious. Please be intellectually serious. Okay? You have to be serious because this next 3 years or next 4 years is going to decide your own life. This 3 years will define you. It will say what kind of a man or woman you are. This 3 years is very, very critical because you are going to learn. You are going to have education. I told education is a powerful weapon. I will say education is a preparation for future life. Education is a preparation for a future profession. Education, I will say, is the ability to adjust. Education, I will say, is to discriminate, to distinguish the right from the wrong, the good from the bad, the truth from the untrue. Simply, I tell you, a simple definition. I am getting a call from the mobile phone. Okay, sir, your mobile phone is lucky number, so you got 50 crores rupees. Come and collect it from so and so. For the time being, please send this 30,000 rupees to me. I will give you this 50 crores rupees. Now, if I read this in the mobile phone, if I am an educated person, I will not send that 30,000 rupees to collect my 50 crores lucky prize. Because I know, as an educated person, nobody is going to give me 50 crores rupees just like that. He is trying to cheat me. He is trying to take my money. Now, in the COVID time, somebody says, sir, please come to our clinic. I will give you medicine for COVID. Country medicine. Great ancestor medicine. I will not believe it because I am a student of science. COVID is a virus. There is no cure for a virus. Nowhere in the world people are able to discover a medicine so far. Crores of rupees is being sent. Hundreds of scientists are working on the project. They have not found out any medicine. How can this man who is educated in the 8th standard, 10th standard, he will has find a medicine? Already 2 fellows are arrested and they are in jail now in Tamilnadu. They have been saying that they have the cure for COVID pandemic disease. So that is education. Education is not simply speaking. Education is action. Education is not promises. Don't give false promises to your dad. I have not studied well in 12th, but I'll do well in the college. No promise. Performance. First semester. Try to get a university rank. Show to your mom. Mom, look at this. This is university rank in computer science, in digital forensic science. This is the gold medal in photography or journalism or in microbiology or in fashion technology. That is performance. So education is not simply promises, it is performance. So in the end, I will say that education is actually a preparation for future life. Simply stated, education is increasing a human capital. I am introducing a new term here. I like this term when I read it in the newspaper. Human capital. I am a human capital. Ajit Kumar Lal Mohan is a human capital. The teachers who are there are human capital. You are also a human capital. But in some countries, the human capital is very, very, very high. I read it in the newspaper, according to the World Bank, human capital, the Manida Mudaledu. Suppose I know how to fly an aeroplane, I have a good human capital. Suppose I know how to operate, do a surgery in the liver, if I know how to remove the liver and mix another, that is stick another one, fuse another liver, healthy liver, then I'm a liver surgeon, so I am a human capital. If I can teach you a language, a Tamil language, a Malayalam language, an English language, a French language, nicely, then I am a human capital. If I can teach you about digital forensic brilliantly, then I am a human capital. So in human capital, we are only ranking 116 out of 174 countries. That means 115 countries, they are far, far better human capital in knowledge, skill, attitude. They are much, much better than us. They can fly aeroplanes. They can do research. They can manufacture medicines. They can teach the subjects far, far better. They can do a job, like a fireman's job, a police job, better than us. When they lay a road, it will be perfect. When they construct a building, it will be very nice. Okay? So, that human capital is what is education. So, my message is, education is powerful weapon. Education is human capital. 3 years you are going to spend in this college, you are creating human capital. If you did not create human capital, probably your human capital has no value, probably can't get a job, can't get a serious salary, cannot be much useful. But the 3 years, if you have made use of it as a computer programmer, to learn a computer language, C, C++, or Java, or Python, and if you can program something like a TikTok, I am promising you, if you know, a program like a TikTok or something like Microsoft basic program, if you can know how to program it, the company can give you 1 crore rupee a month. Programmers are much in demand. So, do you know the job? So I told you, education is action. You know, Chennai, there's a college called Loyola College. This was started in memory of Ignatius Loyola. So they say Ignatius Loyola was playing football with his fellow priests. So somebody asked him, if another 20 minutes the whole world is going to end, what will you do? All the priests playing with him said, we'll go to the church, we'll sit there and pray God. In 20 minutes, we'll die. So Ignatius Loyola said, if the world is going to end in 20 minutes, I will complete this football game. Because we are already playing football, we will finish the game. That's more important, boys and girls. Action, action, action. Education is action. So in your next 3 years, you must get into action to learn, to know more things. You should learn to do skills. You must learn the right attitude, willingness to work, willingness to help, willingness to cooperate. So in education, talk about education. When you talk about your next 3 years in the college, when I say you must be serious, when I say you must be responsible, when I say you have a duty to you have a duty to your father and mother, you have a duty to this country. You know, you must help a lot of people because you are already in the college. I told you, 92% of the students could not go to the college. And those who went to the college, don't you think you have a responsibility? In India, there are a lot of poor people. 1/3 of the children in this country are stunted. Their body growth is stunted because they don't have food. Don't you think you will grow, you will take up a good position, a good business, or you go to another country and learn a lot of money, you earn a lot of money and help this poor people. You have to do this, ladies and gentlemen. Therefore, you must learn the skills. So education is simply learning the skills. Okay, I'll ask you the question. What are the important skills you should learn? I will tell you some few important skills. If you learn the skills, straight away you'll get a good job. Straight away any company will take you. Straight away any business you can do. You will become a good person. These skills you must learn on your own. The college will provide you certain facilities. They can provide you with a professor. They can provide you with a playground. They can give you a nice library. They can send you materials, but they can only help you. The learning should take place in your brain, boys and girls. Chemical changes will take place only within you. You only can realize and understand what's going on in you. They can't feel. Your professor cannot feel you. You must be willing. You must be ready for learning. Then learning takes place. The Upanishads, it says, when a student is ready to learn, then a teacher appears. Understand? Are you ready? Are you willing to learn? Okay. If you are willing to learn, boys and girls, in this 21st century, a student, you can be visual communication, you can be a computer science student, you can be a commerce student, you can be a management student, you can be a digital forensic student, you can be a microbiology or any student. You need 5 important skills. So my message for you is today 5 important skills, and simply you can say 5 C's. Number 1 skill, critical thinking skills. Critical thinking. If you are able to think as a scientist, evidence-based thinking, what is right and what is not correct. So if you do that, you must slowly start learning. You must start asking questions. Why should I learn this? What is this? What is this all about? Why it is taking so? What is a bacteria? What is a fungus? So why should a company have profit and loss account? What is a profit? What is loss? What is income? What is expenditure? What is debited? What is credit? Why is called that? So when you ask fundamental questions, so you should ask questions. That is called critical thinking. Number 2, you should learn about communication. Communication. Higher education. You are in the college means higher education. You should be able to communicate with your friends. You should be able to communicate with your professor. You must be able to communicate with your employer. You should be able to communicate with a man from the United States of America, from China, South Korea, Japan. And words are very important. Meanings, boys and girls. So I will encourage you to be a good communicator. You should read a lot of books. You must read newspapers. Please take down. If you can read 1 hour English newspaper every day, if you pay attention, you understand what is going on in the whole world. You can even write IAS examination. Ajit Kumar Lal Mohan told you that I also guide students for the IAS examinations. Okay. One of my students who passed IAS this year is from Madurai, Purna Sundari, a visually challenged person. She can't see the world, but she has passed IAS examination. In my Facebook, I have mentioned Purna Sundari doesn't have the eyesight, but she has the mind. She has the vision. She does not have the sight. No sight, but she knows. She has the vision. So boys and girls, I am asking you, do you have a vision? How Purna Sundari is able to clear IAS examination? It is because she reads newspapers. She can't read newspapers. Others will read for her. She will listen. Listening is a great art, boys and girls. So communicate. To be a good communicator, first read a lot of books, read newspaper, listen to good speakers. I will encourage you, please go to the mobile phone, listen to the TEDx talk of the greatest people in English, motivational speakers. 1 hour, listen to the talk. Listen to the talk of the greatest speakers in the whole world. You can get the art of speaking, understand English language better. Any language for that matter. You can learn any language, but as a higher learning students, English is very, very important because 198 countries in the world, people can understand English. Okay? English is particularly a universal language. English is a language spoken by all the people all over the world. So you don't confine yourself to Palakkad or you don't confine yourself to Coimbatore to be a citizen of the whole world. That's what Aristotle said. I am not the citizen of Athens. I am not the citizen of Greek. I am the citizen of the whole world. So boys and girls, be a good communicator. And let me tell you, communication is not simply words or language. Communication is body language. You do have confidence to talk. You have the faith in talking, in expression, is very, very important. You are going to learn the next 4 years or 3 years art of communication. If you want to come and talk to you about communication, improving communication skills, please call me. It will take one full day. But in this short time, I want to explain to you about critical thinking or communication. Curiosity. No, I'm sorry. I'm talking about creativity. Creativity. 5C. Critical thinking, communication, creativity. Somebody said, great things don't do different things. They do things differently. So how we think different? How we act different? How extra things you do? That is, WhatsApp. Just imagine WhatsApp today. What a wonderful tool. I can communicate with you through WhatsApp. Now the Zoom. I am communicating with right now 421 students, 27 students. How is it possible? Somebody thought that Zoom can be a good application particularly during the pandemic times. People can meet each other. The minds can meet. They can talk. They can exchange ideas. They can see each other. I'm able to see the stage in which Ajit Kumar, Lal Mohan and other professors are sitting. I'm able to see them. They're able to see me. Zoom is an idea. It's a creative idea. Somebody's creativity, my dear boys and girls. WhatsApp is creativity. Twitter is creativity. Facebook. I am posting every second day or third day a nice idea, my own personal idea to all of you So in the Facebook, I'm able to convey ideas. A lot of people see that, they give me the feedback, and that keeps me going. This is because of creativity. Develop the art of creativity. Collaboration, cooperation, boys and girls. In the whole world, human being today, 2020, but 100,000 years before, human beings were living like animals in the African forests. We were in the caves. We were afraid of animals, lion and tiger, and giraffe and chimpanzee. But today, lion, tigers, giraffe and chimpanzee, they are confined in the forest only. They are in the zoo. Man has occupied the whole world. Do you know why? Man is not powerful, more powerful than chimpanzee or lion or tigers. We are not at all stronger than them. But we are not even intellectually superior to them. No. That's the wrong idea. We can cooperate with each other. I'm here in Chennai, you are there in Coimbatore. We are able to cooperate, but lions cannot cooperate. 5 lions cannot sit like that in the stage, and 100 lions cannot listen to them. They'll fight and kill each other. So one of the greatest qualities why we are able to make aeroplanes, tall buildings, research institutions, ships, or computers, or internet is because we as human beings, we can cooperate with each other. Okay, so the grand idea, you are the home, you need cooperation with the father and mother. In the college, you have to cooperate with your teacher and your classmates. In your life, when you marry somebody, your spouse, you have to cooperate with your spouse, children, the neighbor. In your working place, in the college or in the office, you have to work with your boss, with your colleagues, your subordinates. That is cooperation. If you're an excellent cooperator, that is a skill. That skill you must learn. For that, you must learn about human beings. You must not only learn about the computers, there are many things about computers or about the English language or about your subject. You must learn about human beings. The motivation, why people do what they do. Why some people are smiling, why some people are not. Why some people are always kind, why some people are not at all kind. Why some people are saying sweet words always, why some people are always using abusive words. Why some people are honest, why some people are not honest. So learning, because in your life, you are going to deal with people, X, Y, Z, all kind of people. You should know what to talk to them, when to talk to them, what not to talk to them. Somebody said something, that fellow went and committed suicide. Understand? Every word has meaning. We should know human beings if you want to have cooperation. So in the future, when you work in a project, in a company, you'll be working with a lot of other people, boys and girls. And it's a team work, team spirit. You should give up something. You must be able to really give up certain privileges. Give and take, something like a give and take. You should be able to leave certain things to other people. Okay, that is cooperation and collaboration. And lastly, and most importantly, in the college, you must develop something very important, and that is curiosity to learn, the intention to know what is this, how this works, What is my subject? Why people are doing like this? Who found this out? How it is possible? So when you probe more and more and more and more, that is curiosity. You must be a learner. This is applicable not only to the students. This is also applicable to all the teachers sitting here, all the professors sitting here. I make use of this opportunity to call upon you, to encourage you to be a learner. More than a student, a teacher has to be a learner. You must learn more and more and more. You should be more curious. If at all one student is not performing well, you must get curious and find out what is wrong with him. Why he's not attending the webinar? Why he's not coming to the college? Who are his friends? Why he's smoking? Why he's smoking some kind of a bad drugs? How can I help him? Can I take him for a dinner? Can I make him feel comfortable? Can I give him advice? So, learning about your own students, learning about your own subject, learning about your own ideas is very, very important. Learning is critical. Curiosity, just to know about your own subject, because our own ancestors 500 years ago, they have found out so many facts. These facts are in the books. Those books are given to you to learn. So it is nothing new. You don't have to invent anything in your college. You have to only know what earlier things have been found out. So I am very sure you will try to be a learner. You'll try to learn more. You'll be curious. One of the scientists said, please don't look under your shoes. Look at the skies. Try to see the stars. Try to see the space. Try to wonder how things work. Try to think how the plants are growing, how the weather is changing, why it rains. So think, be more curious. Try to wonder how things work and be curious. This is what is curiosity. Try to be curious, try to learn. And if you're curious, learning will be easy. So my last note, so we'll summarize. It's a grand opportunity. Your father and mother are very serious. That's why they are brought you to the college. College life is very serious life. Be intellectually serious. Get interested in studies. Very few people in the country got the opportunity. You have the opportunity. So in this college, you are going to have education. Education is power. Education is knowledge. Education is action. Education is a weapon which can change the whole world. Education is knowing what is right and what is wrong. Education is human capital. Human capital. Money. Good education is 1,000 crores of rupees. It's in the head. You can go anywhere in the world and get anywhere a job. Now education means, 21st century education means critical thinking, asking questions, communication. I don't know how many of you understood what I am saying. If I have not communicated to you, if you have not understood what I am saying, I am a poor communicator. I'm poor in communication. Okay, I must learn it. So it's not your fault, it's my fault. So there is communication. Then you must be a creative person. Creative, doing something new. Yesterday in the newspaper, I saw a boy has invented a car which can roam about easily with less fear. So that kind of creativity is very important. Every day, this is a mobile phone I'm having, Apple iPhone. Its model has changed now. This year, there are three cameras. So Apple iPhone model 9, 10, 11 like that, every day it's changing because people are getting creative. Every car model is changing, motorcycle model is changing because of creativity. Cooperation. If you don't cooperate with your friends, with your working place, then it's very difficult. People will brand you as a bad fellow, mental fellow, something like that. They say you cannot be in the party, you can't be in the company, you can't be in the school. So try to cooperate with people, try to understand people. Lastly, be interested in studies, know more things. Be curious to know what is this happens. What is COVID-19? How can it be prevented? If you wash your hands, it can be prevented. If you wear a mask like this, it can be prevented. Keeping away from people, how it will be prevented. Be curious. What else I can do to avoid a COVID infection? Be curious. Learn more and more things. And lastly, last part of the whole thing, my own perception is this is only a beginning. So I told you, a ship, you are a ship captain. You come out of the harbor, please align yourself. It's going to be a long journey. It's a journey of 3 years in the college, but a wonderful journey. Don't feel it is difficult or tough. Anything is possible. Tell your heart, anything is possible. Let me tell you, great things are possible only through great effort. Big things like IAS cannot come to you easily. Big thing like university rank or a Microsoft company job is not that easy, boys and girls. It will take a long journey, hard journey. You know, I want to tell you, last Saturday I came to Coimbatore. I cycled from Coimbatore to Chennai. I reached here on Sunday evening. I have taken 24 hours of cycling. And in the meantime, I was visiting my stations also. So ultimately, 36 hours continuous cycling was from Coimbatore to Chennai, 516 kilometers. Now, destination is Chennai. I'm in the cycle, I'm in Coimbatore. The journey is not simply Chennai only. Satyamangalam, every place, journey, everywhere I must work, I must pedal, I must look, I must see the floor. Our roads, you know how our roads are. If they fall into a pit, I'll fall down and maybe I am dead. If I'm not careful about the trucks on the left side or right side, they may knock me down, I may be dead. I will not be speaking to you now. Every minute, every second, my whole attention will be on the road, on the vehicles, on the trucks, on my other cyclists. All the time I am attending. 36 hours. I am 58 years of age, boys and girls. So I have also posted in my Facebook that this long journey, somebody asked me, I met a person, a very important person. I think Lal Mohan may be knowing one DSP from in 1980s and 90s, Coimbatore, there was only one DSP. For Coimbatore, there's only one DSP. His name was K.K. Muthuswamy. He's retired 25 years before. He's doing agriculture in Ammapet. He met me. He asked me, sir, I'm doing agriculture. I'm 80 years of age. I understand. But how can you cycle from Coimbatore to Chennai in 1.5 days, in 36 hours? Oh, are you tired? Aren't you tired? I told, yes. My Facebook, I have posted, I am tired. What I will do? I am tired. That's why I'm going to sleep. So I told them like that, boys and girls, the journey, if you are tough, life will be easy. If you are ready to do things which are difficult, life can be easy. If you are not ready to do things which are difficult, life can be tough. So with these few words, I will encourage you to open up your mind, be happy, be curious, learn as much as you possible, read as much as you possible, be a resourceful man, try to be a great human capital. Try to be a great, positive human capital. Wish you all the best on this inauguration day. On this great day, your college reopens or your 7-day induction program. I wish every one of you a very pleasant journey, but not a very easy journey. It can be a tough journey. Take a tough road, tough journey. Life will be much, much better, boys and girls. Wish you all the best and thank you very much. Once again, I'd like to thank Ajit Kumar Lal Mohan for this grand up. See you later sometimes. See you soon.
Thank you very much, sir, for the wonderful, thought-provoking and a phenomenal speech, which must have gone deep into the roots of the next generation, which in turn creates responsible citizens of this country. It gives me immense pleasure to propose the vote of thanks for this wonderful function, where we had a eminent personality, the form of Dr. C. Sylendra Babu, Director General of Police, who beautifully has put the 5 C's, which the students who are now eager, more than eager to enter this beautiful institution, has to keep in mind to take them forward in their future. And also, sir, you have beautifully given us a new word, human capital, which each and everyone have to make sure that he himself has to invest in his life to come out in flying colors. Thank you, sir, in spite of your busy schedule, for giving us time and being a part of this function. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to thank our secretary, Dr. Ajit Kumar Lal Mohan, who has been a man of vision, who strives hard to bring in the latest innovation and the pedagogy in the academics to be in par with the world standards. Thank you, sir, for your guidance, which we always cherish. I would like to thank Dr. B. Satish Kumar, Principal of AJK College, the faculty members, students, and most importantly, the admin team, who have been helpful in arranging the webinar, and all who had been a part of this program to make it a grand success. Thank you all once again. Thank you very much.